With the video we did yesterday, we talked about the 4 stages of a business cycle. And the next video in this series is a video, we're going to look at the startup phase of a business. What are the issues and the problems and the opportunities that are there? So for me, the first issue would be limited resources. People starting up businesses don't necessarily have a lot of cash available to them. So understanding what resources that you need to have when you start up the business. The other issue that you will come across is the regulatory issue. Like in your industry, what are the regulatory changes that you need, or the regulatory things you need to register for to get properly set up within the business. The other is just the basic operational challenges into how do you, like what are the operational challenges in just actually setting up a business. Remember, the majority of people setting up a business are not business people. They're experts in what they're doing the business for, but they're not the experts in the business. So that operational challenge and just setting it up is a really difficult one for them. And the other change would be brand recognition. So as you're trying to build a brand, it's really important to understand, are you going to build a brand with just your name, or are you going to build a business brand? And there's cases for both of them depending on what business you're going into. So they're just some of the problems that you're going to face. But what are the opportunities you're going to face when starting up a business? If you have an idea to start up a business and you have an entrepreneurial spirit in you, then it's really important to actually just go for it. Right? There's loads of people that are just afraid to take that stage. So the biggest opportunity you have is you and your ability to do what you do, what you're an expert at, to do it differently, and to put your slant on it and put your service offering on that. And people will appreciate that. So that kind of energy you have at the very start as an operational issue will be really, really helpful. The other thing is flexibility. As your startup, you have the flexibility to test a lot of things out and change them if they don't work. So testing out stuff and changing it on the go, on the fly, the speed of the ability to do that as you grow, you will look back and say, wasn't it really good that I could do this, change it, and then do the next thing. Your passion and your drive, that is really, really, really important. And people will recognize that. And a lot of people like to help people that are in the startup. And the other thing is, when you start up a business, everybody uses their own personal connections when they're starting up. So you probably have a lot of connections that you can go to, and understand that you have connections you don't even know you have. So ask people that are out there, how can I help you? Or ask people out there for a bit of help. Ask them to say, look, I'm starting up a business. Do you know anybody that could use my service offering? So don't be afraid, have a go ahead, go for it, and seek professional advice. I cannot tell you how important it is, especially in the startup phase, to have the structure and everything set up, and it's not difficult. And there's loads and loads of really good people out there to help you with that. So thank you very much.